Hi guys, I'm here with a second nail design for Glittergirl932's contest for Greek nails. I've gone ahead and I've put a tip onto this finger and I've shaped it like a stiletto nail. The way I did that was I just put a tip on there. And I used my nipper and I just nipped along the sides, and then I used my file and I filed it so that it's nice and smooth. This is going to be a stiletto design, so let's go ahead and get started. I have Diva DC's clear acrylic here. I have my own cover pink, which is very sheer pink, and I'm using the monomer by Diva DC, the professional monomer. You're also going to need some gold foil, which looks like this, okay? And I've broken up a couple pieces and just put it in this cap for myself to use. You're also going to want to have some white acrylic paint on hand and a buffer or something like that, and a top coat. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my cover pink on first and create a smile line. Now I'm not doing a deep smile line, just a U shape. Okay, so that's what it should look like. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very thin layer of clear, and I'm going to start midway, pat and pull, and then pull it upward a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to do that again really quickly because I want it to stay a little wet when I put when I get my foil. And I'm going to take my foil, if I can ever get it out of here. Working with this foil sometimes is just not easy. Okay? And I want the foil to be random, so I'm just placing it, and wherever it falls is where it falls. Okay? I want it to be very, very random. So I think I'm going to take one more piece of foil, just a tiny little piece, right here. Yeah, right. If I can get a piece of it. I don't know if you guys have the same issue with this foil, but sometimes it is just really hard to work with. And I just want to get this tiny little piece right here, which now it's going to try and stick to me. And I'm going to stick it in that corner right there. Ah, okay. Okay, so now I have foil on the tip of the nail like this. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to encapsulate the whole thing. Okay? And then we're going to let that dry for a little bit. Make sure your sides are all nice and tight, pulled in. I don't know if you guys can see that well enough. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is, you guys all know how to file and buff, so I'm going to file it and buff, and I'll be right back to show you the art. Alright guys, so I buffed and shaped and filed my nail, and now is when you're really going to want to make sure that you get all the powder and stuff off of the nail. Otherwise your top coat is still going to look cloudy. So I've already scrubbed my my nail really well, and you're going to need a little bit of a paintbrush, right? And I'm going to do kind of a wind swirly design on this. So I'm going to take my white paint and I'm going to start, I actually want it to be a little thick on my brush to begin with. And I'm going to start smack in the middle of the nail. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see, but I'm going to start smack in the middle. And I'm just going to kind of wave it upward like this and let it swirl out, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing off of that, a little higher. And then I think I'm going to go a little bit off of this one and go like this and swirl it around, which means I need more paint. Okay, and I'm going to come in this way and just do another little swirl over here. Because I kind of want it to look like the wind. And in some places it's going to be a lot thicker than in other places. Okay. And then I'm going to basically take my brush and I'm going to put a couple of little dots over here. Okay. And I think that's about it. Fairly simple design, fast and easy, but very pretty. I'm going to let that dry and we'll come back for the top coat. Alright guys, I'm back. So I'm going to go ahead and put the top coat on this because it's completely dry. And we will have our finished design. Now I'm not going to call this any specific Greek god. I've heard Aeolus, Notus, Zephyr, and there's a lot of them. But I'm just going to call this my Greek wind design. And I love it because of the gold accents. White and gold are typical colors in Greek art. And there you have it. And I love it. It looks really good. So I'm going to take some stills and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.